Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Chris, and my channel we do a lot of art. So for today, I am bringing you my top 5 fails of 2021, my top 5 worst art supplies of 2021. Let's put that better. But I'm going to give you 5 alternatives for those supplies, 5 alternatives that I think are better. Now, before we start, I would like it if you like and subscribe to my channel. I am planning to create a lot of content this year for all of you. And my plan is to hopefully post 1 video per week. I have done before my top 5 art supplies of 2021. So I'm going to link that down below or like in the card here on the top. So let's start with my first board art supply of 2021. Now this is the Sig Art and Graphic Twin by Kuretake. This is not my favorite because of the tip. If you see, you have the brush tip one end and then you have the fine tip on the other. My issue with this is the brush tip feels really stiff and it kind of drags when you draw on the paper. My alternative from Kuretake would be these markers. I forgot the name, but I'll put them on the screen. These are not dual brush pens. You only have the brush tip, but these are way smoother. When you put it on the paper, it goes smooth. You don't get that drag, and the colors are very vibrant. And of course, my second alternative will be the TOMBOW dual brush pens. I love this product so much. It was included in my top 5 of 2021. But the brush tip is just beautiful. You really could get so many artworks done with them. And it's such a smooth application when you use it dual brush pens versus when you use the Kuretake one, the Kuretake Sig. For my second worst product will be this CraftSmart paint pen. Oh my goodness. CraftSmart paint pen. There you go. I have to go slower sometimes. I got this at Michael's. I was browsing Michael's and then I saw that they have these paint markers. I immediately bought it because it was a set of $4 for about 10. It was a set of 4 pens for about $10. And I wanted to see if it was going to be a dupe of my beloved Posca Pens. Now, what I don't like about this product is, again, the tip. The tip is just very rough. And I'm not sure if you will be able to see it. Let me see, maybe if I put it closer. But I only used them a couple of times and I feel like the tip is already falling apart. And I cannot do that. I like to use my paint markers on layers. So I like to go 2 or 3 layers at a time. But if I feel that the tip is already falling apart, it's just creating more issues for me and creating more frustration. So I'm not going to enjoy my painting process or my art making process. And of course, the alternative will be the Posca Pens. Just save your money and buy some Posca Pens. For the $10, you get 4 pens for $10. You could buy at least 2 good pens of the Posca Pens with those $10. I don't think there's a dupe for Posca Pens. Their quality is great. Using them is it's so much fun when you're using them. They have a huge variety of colors. They have different sizes. And yes, the tips will fall apart eventually, but they're not going to fall apart after the 2 first uses. Let me take a break. I love Dutch Bros. I have 2 in my town. And I really like the drinks. Let me know if you have Dutch Bros where you live. Okay, so that was my product number 2. For product number 3, now this is the Concept Dual Tip Markers. I got this on Jerry's or Tamara. Yeah, Jerry's. And the thing with Jerry's on their website is like they have some very unique, underrated products and brands. And they advertise those a lot, especially if you are on their mailing list. You will see that they are advertised a lot. And one of those products was the Concept alcohol markers. I got them, I believe it was a set of 12 for about $10. And these were actually the first alcohol markers that I ever purchased because I didn't know anything and I just wanted to try it out. And I thought that for $10, I get 12 markers and I get to see if I like it or not. Now, first of all, the scent of this is just so strong. I know alcohol markers, of course, are going to smell like alcohol, but I have bought more alcohol markers and they don't smell as bad as this one. And the second problem that I have is that they smudge. If you layer within another color, they're going to smudge and create a muddy mess, especially with the black. I was trying to do a painting. I don't even know where I left it. I think I threw it away because the moment I even touched it a little bit, I touched two colors a little bit and it was just a mess. So I don't recommend it. I know they're cheap, but like I said, sometimes we get what we pay for. I'm not going to say that all cheap products are going to be bad because there are some very cheap products that I use that are actually pretty good. But I would definitely not buy this. Now I do have two alternatives. Of course you could go with the Copic markers, but if you like me and you don't really have that much experience, those are really expensive. So I have two. First I have the Blick Studio markers. Now as far as I know, and the research that I've done with alcohol markers, the Blick Studio markers are actually more of the dupe of the Copics. They are refillable. You could only find them at Blick, but they do have that brush tip. Excuse me, and then you have that chisel tip. And Blick usually has a lot of sales and offers regarding their brand products, and they're actually really good. I really like them. The second option are the OHUHU alcohol markers. You could get this on Amazon. I have two sets. My sister gifted me the pastel set for Christmas. And then I bought the what's it called? The skin tone set. And I believe for the skin tone set it was 24 markers for about $30. They're very affordable and you get a lot of colors. So please just don't spend the money on the Concept brand. Even if it looks like a good deal, I wouldn't recommend it. Just go with either the Blick or the OHUHU. Personally, I think OHUHU will be the best value for the quality that you're going to get. So let me see, that's third, right? Yes. Okay. And my last and final worst art supply of 2021 was this. The Strathmore Vision Mixed Media Journal, or sketchbook, whatever you want to call it. Now, I love Strathmore. I think Strathmore has a lot of really great affordable papers and really great quality papers that won't break the bank. So I was really excited when I got this, and I actually got it again, I think in 2019, but I never used it because, you know, as artists we tend to buy a lot of sketchbooks and we never use them. So I decided to give this a try because it has been sitting there on my shelf for over a year, and I was really expecting more out of it. I really don't like the paper. It doesn't feel like Strathmore quality to me at all, especially for wet media. I do a lot of watercolor, and it just didn't hold up to my expectations. Here are some little sketches, and I don't know, I feel like the paper doesn't absorb wet media really well. Like it kind of sits on top of the paper. I don't know how to describe it. I have done some good paintings. I think like this one is one of my favorites, but I don't know if you can see in some of the areas it was really hard to blend. Like I said, the paint would just sit top of the paper. It will dry kind of funny. So I haven't really used it for watercolor. I've done some pencil sketches and those come out fine. But like I said, I am a watercolor artist, I want to say, for the most part. So this is what I wanted to use it for. And I like the size. This is what I was looking for me to take out when I go to coffee shops or when we go on a trip. This is the perfect size for me, but unfortunately it just didn't work out. The alternative will be the CANSON XL mixed media paper. Now, I love this paper. I love the sketchbooks. I've done many paintings, many sketches in this sketchbook, and let me show you actually. So this is one of the recent ones. This is acrylic ink, and there's a huge difference in the way the papers perform. I feel like with the CANSON XL mixed media, the paint actually absorbs a little bit more to the paper. It doesn't sit on top of the paper and create that weird looking effect. The colors actually blend. For example, this is a watercolor sketch, and I did a lot of heavy washes. This is 90-pound paper, so of course it's going to buckle, but I was able to create a lot of heavy washes in this sketch. I feel like if I probably done the same thing in the vision journal, like the paper would probably fall apart, or it would create these weird textures. So highly recommended. You can find it Blick's, Michael's, Jerry's, any art supply store. I think Walmart used to carry it. I'm not sure anymore. But very affordable, great quality, great for sketches, to practice and enhance your skills. Really affordable. And actually, that was my fourth. My final and fifth, because apparently I can't count, would be this Strathmore watercolor travel pad. Oh man, I just realized I put 2 Strathmore papers. Now this is 100% cotton. I got this on Amazon, and I got it because 100% cotton, and the price was about $10. I want to say maybe less than 15. That is a steal for 100% cotton paper. If you know anything, 100% cotton paper is a paper that you really want to use when you're doing watercolor, because it's really going to help enhance your skills and make your painting process more enjoyable. The problem that I have with this paper, and I've used it because I really want to get rid of it, and I don't know if you're able to tell, it cannot, how can I say, it doesn't really absorb like the arches would absorb the paper, like the arches 100% cotton paper would. It just kind of sits again on top of the paper, and it kind of creates this weird effects on the paint. I'm not sure if it kind of feels like a wax, like it has like a wax layer on the paper, and the paint sometimes pulls apart, or it doesn't really, or you don't really create like a smooth wash. Like, I don't know if you'll be able to capture it. Here you would see some spots of the white paper still going through. I just don't like it. I think it's okay. I kind of got used to it because, like I said, I really want to get rid of this pad. But it's not something that I would repurchase, knowing that Strathmore makes quality paper that is better. And that is actually, the alternative would be the Strathmore Ready Cut watercolor paper. Now, this paper is amazing. First of all, it's really inexpensive. I believe it was about $10 to $15, and I got mine on Amazon. It's no more than 20, and you get 10 sheets. They're already cut for you in 8 times 10 inches. And now this is quality paper. This is also 100% cotton. Cold press. They do have hot press too, and they have different sizes. This is what I would recommend. Don't waste your money on this pad. Just get this. This is this is way better. Now, if you have these products and you like them, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. But like I said, everybody's a little bit different. Everybody has different experiences. Everybody has different preferences. So please let me know if you have them. Let me know if they work for you, or if they don't work for you. Or maybe you have some of my favorite supplies that you just don't like. So let me know in the comments what are your favorite art supplies and what are your worst art supplies that you have bought on 2021. I would love to hear your comments and your experiences. And again, if you would like and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you next week.